June 10th, 2008. A light plane carrying Cabinet Minister Kipkalya Kones crashes, killing all 4 on board. Described as a Kipsigis political supremo, his death touched off the political gene running through his family. 9 years down the line, his wife has known the ways of politics, having inherited his seat. And his son has come of age to toss himself into the ring as well. Now, mother and son are wading the murky political waters. But even more incredible is the fierce battle that pits them against each other. They have locked horns in the contest for Bomet East parliamentary seat. While they say this situation wasn't intended, it wasn't a total coincidence either. But none could back down.
I started my campaigns in December 2016. It's because the people of Bomet East decided to come and request me to run for this seat. But before 2016, at the beginning of 2016, we had requested my son if he could run for this seat. He declined. No, he said he will try. Then we gave him time. After 6 months, we came back, we did the family meeting. He promised us that he was doing it, but he never did.
First, that's a story.
Eventually, I decided I should do it because I didn't want to let down my people, and they believe in my family right from the time of my late husband.
At what point then did your son come into the picture? Because he declined.
I think he came around Feb. This when he came to tell me that, Mom, now I think I have had an interest to run for this seat. Then I told him, Kevin, you are joking. Then told me, Mom, I'm not running on Jubilee ticket, I'm running on CCM. That was, to me, that was a nightmare. I could not believe.
The other side of the story is that I was meant to have been running right from the word go, and it wasn't a decision that I arrived at. It's a decision that we all arrived at. Yeah.
Together with her?
Absolutely, yeah. Everyone, the entire family.
I called my brother-in-laws and my sister-in-laws. They came, we talked to him. He could not heed our advice. And then later on I called the grandparents. The part of the clan was still adamant. Eventually I called the church. So there was nothing much we could tell him because he was so adamant, so we just left him, and then I was given the present.
It shouldn't come out as though I didn't listen. It also means she didn't listen. After she defended her seat in 2013, lost the elections, the decision was unilateral that I ran for the seat. For
me, I really wanted Kevin to run for this seat. But he was a bit lazy, it took time, he didn't, until later on when one Isaac Ruta and one Woodson Soshan went for him and convinced him to run on that ticket.
My conscience is clear in what I'm doing. So I know the decision lies with the people, and that's where I get my solace from.
52,862 voters will decide who between the Koneses and the other 7 candidates, including the incumbent Bernard Bates, will represent them in Parliament. But mother and son are riding on the goodwill the name of their departed patriarch still evokes. Beatrice Kones is identified as Nebo Kipkalya, meaning the wife of Kipkalya. Kipkalya Kones, on the other hand, whom many of his father's diehard supporters say possesses the charisma and character of the senior Kones, is known as hybrid on the campaign trail.
I'm also my mother's son, so I'm riding on both their legacies. That's why they call me hybrid, yeah.
Hybrid. A political novice, hybrid is taking all competition, especially his mother, seriously. But to his mom, he remains her child.
My son is just practicing swimming of politics. So he's in the small pond, practice, but he's not going to the deep end. The time has not come.
I try to be on top of my game. She had a chance. She did a bit, did pretty well. I only believe I can do better.
I'm the flag bearer now of Jubilee Party. I'm very optimistic that come 8th of August, I'll trump. Because Jubilee is a party in Bomet. It's a party to go, it's the dominant party.
It's one of those, asiyekubali kushindwa sio mshindani, and you know, and if she does it, then I say, you know what, it was nice, and then probably do this one another time.
And should he trounce his mother, which is his hope,
she'd be the biggest victor in that case.
Why?
I'm the son. What are you talking about? Why?
Are you disappointed in your son?
I'm not. It's democracy.
That's what democracy is about, yeah.
And I really don't want to blame my son because he comes from a political family. Yeah. So that blood is running through his veins.
The same blood that runs through the veins of her 3 other children. A delay in Hybrid's candidature will inherently disadvantage the other siblings who are also yearning to test the political waters.
I told him, it's possible you could shelve your ambition so that you can come in after maybe 2022. Either in Jubilee or CCM, but to me, I cannot advise you to run on CCM. It's a small party, a village party.
Point of correction. CCM is just about as old as Jubilee. Jubilee is equally a new party. CCM is equally a new party. They are both about 3 years old.
In Bomet, that is not a party to run on. Because one thing, you know, people, they believe in the staying in government. They believe in Jubilee. They look upon the leadership of William Ruto, which you know is one of our own, who is looking forward to take over from President Uhuru Kenyatta.
But he evidently inherited the rebellious streak from his father, who fell out with President Moi and mounted a rebellion against his regime in Bomet back in 2002.
Don't be scared of Moi. We are there to deal with him.
He would vie on a Ford People ticket, but lost the seat to Kano Secretary General Nick Salat, now contesting for the Senate seat. Kipngatich is apathetic to the Jubilee Party, which he says has frustrated devolution, a principle he claims the Chama cha Mashinani solely champions for.
The ideologies of Chama cha Mashinani and Jubilee are 2 different ideologies. I sell the ideologies of my party.
It was even better when it was still CCM, but now it's NASA. So NASA to our people is just suicidal.
We know that the rivalry between NASA and Jubilee supporters right now is entrenched out there. How does that play out in your house?
I allow my people to come to my compound, but not NASA's team. They wait for Kevin in town or outside.
It's our place. She calls the shots there, you know.
How is your relationship right now back at home?
Mother-son. Mother-son. We live in the same compound, actually.
I've said I have to cool down so that at least after 8 of 8, they'll come back together. Because the family youth is there to stay.
We are one. We are one. And she's, like I said, she's my mother. She's the grandmother to my children.
I'm happy because there's no confrontational politics between me and him. He also keeps his distance, knowing that I'm the man.
We've not had a quarrel, nothing.
When we meet, we shake hands. Yeah. But no politics.
No politics.
Yeah. We are trying to protect the family unit.
Okay.
Yeah, which is paramount.
This is just a season. Yeah. It will pass and the family has to stand.
It's a house split over politics but united as a family. This baffling and intriguing battle between mother and son continues to gather momentum, but both Koneses insist it's all about offering leadership to the people of Bomet East, who will ultimately decide on their fate on the ballot. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen TV, Longisa, Bomet County.